Star's backless dress stuns, but too daring? Imagine a world where innocence and seduction collide in a single glance, turning the red carpet into a battlefield of whispers and stolen breaths. Welcome to the enchanting realm of Yoona, where every bareback tells a story of timeless allure that defies the years. In the glittering underbelly of Korean showbiz, where stars are forged in the fires of public adoration, few phenomena captivate quite like the deliberate artistry of a front-covered, back-exposed gown, a sartorial secret weapon that transforms modest elegance into magnetic temptation. These dresses, with their demure facades giving way to vast expanses of silken skin, have become the unofficial uniform of the industry's leading ladies, a clever ploy to ensnare photographers and fans alike without uttering a word. It's a style that whispers rather than shouts, allowing the wearer to command attention through the subtle poetry of vulnerability. After all, what could be more intoxicating than the promise hidden just out of sight? As Yoona glides through these high-stakes soirées, her choices feel less like fashion and more like a masterclass in controlled chaos, reminding us that true power lies in what we choose to reveal and when. I can't help but feel a thrill every time she employs this tactic. It's like watching a painter add the final daring stroke to a masterpiece, leaving the canvas and the audience forever altered. Prominent female stars in the entertainment world have long mastered this unique dress code, wielding it like a scepter to illuminate the dim corners of any event. And Yoona stands as its undisputed queen, her appearances etching indelible marks on the collective memory of K-drama devotees and fashion aficionados. From the bustling red carpets of Seoul's most prestigious galas to the intimate glow of international premieres, these icons opt for silhouettes that front-load propriety, high necks, full sleeves, intricate bodices, only to unleash a cascade of bare-shouldered revelation at the rear, a design dichotomy that plays on the thrill of anticipation. It's no coincidence that this trend surged in the mid-2010s, coinciding with a broader cultural shift toward empowered femininity in Asian cinema, where actresses like Song Hye-kyo and Jun Ji-hyun pioneered the look, blending hanbok-inspired modesty with Western daring. Yet Yoona elevates it to ethereal heights, her lithe frame serving as the perfect canvas for these creations, each one a testament to how clothing can amplify not just beauty, but narrative. Observing her, one senses a quiet confidence, a knowing smile that says she's fully aware of the spell she's casting. It's mesmerizing, almost voyeuristic, pulling you into the fantasy that she's sharing a private secret with the world at large. Dubbed Korea's nation's first love, since her explosive debut with Girls' Generation in 2007, Yoona has woven herself into the fabric of a generation's dreams, her pure, gentle face and innocent aura emerging as the gold standard for approachable elegance in an industry often criticized for its unattainable ideals. Back then, at just 17, she burst onto the scene with SNSD bubblegum anthems like G, her wide-eyed charm and effortless grace positioning her as the girl next door who could headline sold-out stadiums, a role that felt revolutionary in the hypersexualized K-pop landscape of the era. Over nearly 2 decades, she's embodied this archetype through a string of heartfelt endorsements, from Innisfree's Fresh Face campaigns to her recent ambassadorship for Solwasu in February 2025, where she embodied timeless Korean beauty rituals passed down through centuries. Her influence extends beyond aesthetics. As a member of the Community Chest of Korea's Honor Society, Yoona has channeled her platform into quiet philanthropy, donating $100 million in March 2025 to wildfire victims, proving that her first love status resonates as much in compassion as in charisma. It's profoundly moving to witness this evolution. There's a warmth in her consistency that feels like a hug from an old friend, reassuring us that some ideals, like first loves, endure without fading into nostalgia. Yet beneath that sweet feminine veneer lies a chameleon spirit, one that occasionally unleashes seductive surprises, cleverly accentuating her figure in ways that spotlight her smooth bare back as the ultimate reveal, a move that feels both playful and profoundly strategic. These moments aren't mere wardrobe whims. They're calculated pivots, drawing from Yoona's rigorous dance background, honed during endless SNSD rehearsals, to infuse her poses with a fluid sensuality that turns heads without effort. Take her off-duty style, for instance, casual coords in pastel polos or Miu Miu minis that nod to her idol roots, evolving into the sophisticated two-piece ensembles she favored at the 2025 Sulwhasoo Global Culture Trip event, where black layers hugged her form, just enough to tease without overwhelming. Fashion critics often liken this duality to a modern-day Cinderella narrative, where the pumpkin carriage is a backless gown and the ball is any red carpet she graces. Personally, these transformations stir a sense of delightful rebellion in me. It's as if Yoona is winking at the camera, inviting us to see beyond the fairy tale to the fierce woman scripting her own happily ever after. The 2023 Blue Dragon Film Awards marked a pinnacle in this artistry, where the nation's first love commandeered the red carpet's chaos, her entrance a symphony of shadow and shimmer that left even seasoned critics breathless. Clad in a black spaghetti-strap dress boasting a voluminous, elegant train that swept the floor like a midnight tide, Yoona evoked the spectral grace of a fairy tale princess plucked from the pages of a Brothers Grimm opus, her silhouette framed against the flashing bulbs like a living silhouette from a K-drama climax. The gown, reportedly a custom piece inspired by Valentino's Spring-Summer 2025 collection she later endorsed, featured delicate chain-link metallic straps crisscrossing her exposed back, a subtle filigree that caught the light like stardust, marrying old-world romance with futuristic edge. This wasn't just attire, it was architecture, the train's sweep demanding space and reverence, while the bare back served as the emotional core, a canvas of porcelain skin that spoke volumes about vulnerability, wrapped in strength. Attendees whispered comparisons to Audrey Hepburn's iconic looks in Sabrina, but with a distinctly Korean poise, her hair swept into soft waves that cascaded just so. I remember scrolling through the live feeds that night, heart racing with vicarious excitement. It's the kind of moment that makes you believe in magic again, where fashion isn't adornment, but alchemy, turning a woman into legend. What made this outing transcendent was the restraint. Without veering into excess, Yoona demonstrated that a single, graceful bareback reveal could eclipse the entire spotlight, her poise a quiet thunder amid the event's roar of sequins and spotlights. The Blue Dragon, Korea's Oscars equivalent since 1965, has always been a proving ground for stylistic audacity. Yet Yoona's choice, subtle exposure framed by those metallic whispers, struck a chord of intimacy in a sea of extravagance. Media outlets like Altpop hailed it as the back that broke the internet, with fan forums dissecting every angle, from the gown's ethical silk sourcing to how it complemented her role in King the Land, where she played a hotelier with hidden depths. This subtlety is her superpower, a nod to the handbox layered philosophy. Reveal enough to intrigue, conceal enough to captivate. Reflecting on it now, there's an almost meditative quality to her approach that leaves me in awe. It's empowering, a reminder that true allure blooms from confidence, not clamor. And in Yoona's hands, it's nothing short of poetic. Of course, this wasn't her first foray into back-bearing brilliance. Yoona has ignited explosions across multiple red carpets, each instance a chapter in her ongoing love affair with the style's seductive geometry. Flashback to the 2019 Blue Dragon Film Awards, where she unveiled a back-cutout dress that bared her slender back and sensual curves with the precision of a sculptor's chisel. The fabrics plunge a bold stroke against the event's autumnal palette. That year, as SNSD celebrated their 12th anniversary amid whispers of a full group comeback, Yoona's look felt like a personal manifesto. Elegant black velvet hugging her form, the cutout framed by delicate lace edges that softened the daring. Post-event buzz was electric. Vogue Korea ran a feature on how it echoed the era's shift toward body-positive glamour, with Yoona's lithe 5'6" frame proving that curves needn't shout to sing. Fans, still reeling from her Confidential Assignment 2 action hero turn earlier that year, flooded social media with edits blending her gown with stunt stills, dubbing it the back that launched 1,000 memes. It's exhilarating to revisit those clips, the way she arched just so for the cameras, owning the exposure like a second skin. For me, it's a rush of admiration tinged with envy. Yoona doesn't just wear these dresses, she inhabits them, turning fabric into an extension of her unyielding spirit. The lineage of her bareback conquests stretches further to the 2017 Busan International Film Festival, where Yoona, arm in arm with veteran actor Jang Dong-gun, debuted a sexy yet refined back-exposed design that blurred the lines between coquette and commander. BIFF, Asia's premier cinematic showcase since 1996, draws global tastemakers, and Yoona's form-fitting emerald gown, with its strategic plunge revealing just enough to intrigue, paired seamlessly with Jang's tailored tux, their duo evoking classic Hollywood pairings like Hepburn and Tracy. The dress, a collaboration with emerging Korean designer Lee Sang-bong, incorporated subtle pleats that danced with her movements, highlighting the festival's theme of innovative storytelling through style. Media praised the versatility it showcased, innocent waves in her hair nodding to her idol days, while the back's allure hinted at the mature actress emerging from roles like The King in Love. This appearance, mere months after SNSD Holiday album drop, bridged her musical and thespian worlds, amassing over 10 million online views in 48 hours. Watching the footage, I feel a pang of nostalgic joy. It's like witnessing a butterfly mid-metamorphosis, graceful and groundbreaking. Her poise beside Jang, a masterclass in effortless chemistry that lingers like a favorite film's fade out. This seamless fusion of sweet demeanor and sensual appeal has cemented Yoona's perch atop the entertainment echelon for over a decade. Her ability to navigate these polarities like a tightrope walker in stilettos, never tipping into caricature. From her early SNSD days, clad in synchronized mini dresses that screamed youthful exuberance, to her post-2018 pivot towards sophisticated minimalism, think the Boucle Co-Awards at the 28th Consumer Rights Day Awards, her evolution mirrors K-Entertainment's maturation, from bubble pop innocence to nuanced depth. She's avoided the pitfalls that snare lesser stars, over-reliance on one persona, instead leveraging her 24-inch waist and radiant glow to artistic ends, as seen in her 2020 Valentino Haute Couture parade in Paris, where Backless whispers met Alessandro Michele's romantic maximalism. Critics in Harper's Bazaar noted how this mirrors broader trends like the 2025 rise of quiet luxury in Seoul fashion weeks, where subtlety reigns supreme. It's inspiring, this refusal to be boxed. In a town that devours reinvention, Yoona sustains relevance through authenticity, her every choice a brushstroke in a self-portrait of resilience. I find it deeply resonant. Her journey evokes that quiet thrill of watching someone bloom on their own terms, a beacon for anyone daring to defy the script. If clothing is the spark that ignites attraction, then Yoona's innate beauty is the blaze that holds every gaze captive. Her features a harmonious blend of classical Korean allure and universal appeal that time seems loath to touch. At nearly 35, born May 30th, 1990, though fans swear she defies calendars, her smooth white skin, refined bone structure, and that radiant dimpled smile have earned her the moniker Ageless Beauty, a title whispered in fan cafes from Busan to global diasporas. Her skincare gospel, revealed in 2025 Times of India interviews, leans on Sulwasu's ginseng elixirs and midnight ramyeon indulgences, balanced by 30-minute K-pop dance sessions, equating to Bollywood vigor for Desi fans, proving youth is as much mindset as moisturizer. This timelessness ties to her debut-era freshness, preserved through roles that demand emotional range, like the fiery Cheon Sarang in King the Land, which topped Netflix's non-English charts in 2023. Fans on Koreaboo forums gush over side-by-side comparisons with fourth-gen visuals like NMIXX's Seoul, where Yoona's poise outshines chronological youth. There's something profoundly comforting in her unchanging purity. It's like a lullaby for the soul, affirming that true beauty, like a well-loved novel, grows richer with rereads, leaving me wistful yet hopeful for my own chapters. Nearly 2 decades into a career that began with awkward trainee auditions at SM Entertainment, Yoona's youthful facade at this milestone age continues to astonish. Her modern, fashion-forward choices, from gradient blue gowns at the 2025 Blue Dragon Series Awards to pleated frills in March's brand events, shaving visual years off her timeline with effortless finesse. These aren't accidents, they're the fruits of a disciplined life. From her Dongguk University theater degree fueling nuanced acting in Exit 2019 to her OGG subunit's 2018 maturity signaling personal growth. At 2025's APAN Star Awards, her off-shoulder black gown, sans necklace to bear her neckline, echoed this philosophy, drawing parallels to global icons like Angelina Jolie's age-defying minimalism. Netizens on Reddit's rsnsd thread debate her post-2018 drastic change from frilly idols to chic actress, but it's evolution, not erasure. Bows on Frida bridal silks at 2023 galas blending nostalgia with now. Her lithe physique, maintained through yoga and hikes amid Busan's coastal trails, underscores this, as does her HSKK Intermediate Chinese certification, hinting at global ambitions. Admiration swells in me like a tide. Yoona's defiance of time feels like a gift, a sparkling reminder that aging gracefully isn't surrender, but a bold rewrite of the rules, inspiring us all to dance a little longer in our own spotlights. In an industry rife with fleeting fads, Yoona's bold yet elegant backless styles suit her multifaceted image to perfection, the cutouts emphasizing her lithe physique with a grace that turns exposure into empowerment, never mere spectacle. Consider her 2024 Bon Appetit, Your Majesty premiere, where a halter neck emerald number, reminiscent of BF 2017 but amplified with LED embellished straps, paired her historical role with futuristic flair, sparking debates on age gaps with co-star Lee Chae-min, yet underscoring her evergreen appeal. These choices, often critiqued in Times of India for balancing Snow White whimsy with siren edge, avoid controversy by maximizing charm through poise. Minimal reveals that invite imagination over invasion. Her national first love status has matured into a sophisticated allure, red carpet versatility cementing her as a fashion oracle, from Crocs casuals to Cartier gala. As she presented at the 44th Blue Dragon in 2023's soft pink slickback, even divisive styling couldn't dim her glow, fans rallying with young Ferdite chants. It's a career longevity tied to adaptive, captivating style, her every bareback a thread in a tapestry of triumphs, from You Are My Destiny heartthrob to 2025's wildfire philanthropist. Gazing at her trajectory, a profound reverence washes over me. Yoona isn't just surviving showbiz's tempests, she's sailing them. Her allure a lighthouse for dreamers everywhere, proving that with subtlety and spine, one can illuminate the stars themselves.